What's up, dog? Like, I haven't seen you in a while. Like
Yeah, bro. It's just been chilling.
I've been out of town. You were out of town as well.
Yeah, I
right?
was in Dallas. Oh yeah, I never even told you this, bro.
What's up?
So, whenever I go to Dallas, my brother-in-law. Wait. What? First of all, before I ask this, what's your favorite football team?
Shit, if I had to pick one, probably the Packers.
The Packers.
Yeah.
Okay. Like, are you familiar with Cowboys players at all?
Tony Romo, Ezekiel Elliott, and
Okay.
the QB. That's
Dak
it.
Prescott.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, my brother-in-law, he just got signed to the Texans, but Dalton Schultz, he was their starting tight end.
Okay.
So yeah, whenever I went to Dallas,
Yeah.
is to go visit him and my sister, but he just moved to Houston.
Mm-hmm.
So he's gonna be playing tight end for them.
Oh, that's what's up,
Yeah,
bro.
bro.
So you got the back now in the family, no?
Nah, I wish.
It's
bro.
not like that.
Nah, it's not like that. It's like, okay, so him and my sister. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm more than happy that he's like the father to my niece and nephew.
Okay.
He's just a good dude all around,
Yeah.
and like my sister, like they've been together for 8 years, bro.
Mhm.
And just solid, dude. And he's like, I went to their crib, bro, for the first time. They lived in Dallas for like 5 years, and I
Yeah.
just because I joined the military, so I just went to their crib for the first time. Like,
How was it, bro?
bro, NFL cribs are fat.
Yeah,
That shit is
they got
crazy.
money?
Yeah, bro, but he's like modest, bro. He's
Okay.
like, I'm gonna spend my money here and there. He makes investments, like
Yeah.
takes care of himself. But anyways, but yeah, bro, how was
I
it?
mean, well, first of all, like, welcome to the podcast, bro. Like,
Yeah, bro,
uh,
for sure.
no one else, but we just released the new intro. Like, it's pretty dope. You saw it already.
Yeah, I saw it. You gave me a little
It's pretty
pregame.
dope. And you're the first male in a while. Honestly, I had like all
Yeah, you had
females on the podcast. So
Genesee, Mena,
yeah. Like, I don't know, a lot of them, but
a lot of them.
you're the first guest in a while that doesn't wear fucking shades
Oh yeah,
on
no,
the podcast. I
can't.
don't know why everyone feel. I mean, maybe they feel more.
I got mine in the back.
in the back, but yeah, I mean, I was out of town. I was in Oklahoma doing content out there and stuff, and I hit you up, and trying to do a podcast with you because I like your work. You work for Madhouse, you do photography and stuff, and
Yes, sir.
your pictures are pretty dope. I out the random, I don't remember. I was probably intoxicated, but like we were talking, we were like, yo, what's up? Like, I like your shit, I like your pictures, and we
Yeah,
should
bro.
run it up. And
Yeah, bro, for sure.
like
I'm not gonna lie. What intrigued me was I think I ran into you. It was like I started working for Madhouse in November,
Yeah.
so we're going on. Damn, it's close to 7 months.
okay.
But I ran into you at Chino like right after the Christmas party at HQ. It was like around like January, and you were doing like interviews, and I was like, dude, that's fucking sick. Cause I was like, nobody did that, and I had watched you like run around, and you were like asking questions, and like in one of your videos, like I'm like walking like in the behind your cameraman, like
Really?
you were telling, I forget his name. He lifts weights. He's like one of your camera guys.
Oh yeah.
But he was like, you were like, kiss my cameraman, and then like you grabbed the camera and like he was like walk to the front, and I just like remember like turning around and like watching that, and then fast forward like till now, right, when you like mentioned like let's run it up, let's do an episode. I like went back to your page and I watched that interview, and I just see me in the back like scurrying along.
Dude, I don't remember that.
It's fucking. I remember it only because I watched it like in preparation for this, and I was like, I saw me like running in the back to get to my car and shit, and I like looked hella. This is only like my 3rd week working for Madhouse, like 4th week.
Okay. Do you like working at my house? Like,
Dude, I'm gonna be.
I feel like it's easy for you,
I think it's like, honestly, I'm like very personable, so
Yeah.
I like to talk to people, and it's like regardless, like men, women, whatever. Like I just like I'm very inclusive, bro. I like
Yeah.
getting out there and like socializing, so it's very easy for me to like do the job.
Okay.
And like honestly, the group of guys, like Madhouse as a whole, Louis, Nick, Edgar, John, Jasmine, like all of them, they're just
Yeah.
solid people, bro. Good. There's a good group. I'm in the military, bro, so like what's most important to me more than anything is like positive work environment.
Okay.
Like if I'm in a like a workspace that's not comfortable and it's like not inclusive and it's just like very like, hey, like this is us and us
Yeah.
only, like I don't want to be there.
How did Louis find you? You hit up Louis or what's up?
So I did do you remember like when Kodak performed?
Yeah.
And they were like the competition to open up for Kodak. So I got
Oh, for the pictures and stuff?
No.
Oh.
It was a concert. So they were like, so Gus Chavez, he runs GHC Company.
Okay.
It was him and Louis that put on the Kodak show. He's doing Brightside, the music festival.
Okay, yeah.
So Gus put up this poll on Facebook, and it was like, submit your name, and whoever the top 5 artists are that get voted will get a chance to compete in a performance, and whoever wins the competition gets to open up for Kodak. So I entered, and keep in mind, bro, this is like before I started working for Madhouse, before I knew anybody really in El Paso. Like, I've moved out here 2 years ago, and the only people I know here are my distant family, my cousins, and they're all like not really in this scene. Like my younger cousin Maylin and older cousins Robin and Azalea, they're more in like the whole like just like indie like kind of vibe. Like my cousin Maylin works at the Reagan, Azalea like we used to work at later. And like they're just like not excluded, but they don't really go around like this type of area. So I submitted my name like it was like a Hail Mary. Like I'm like, oh, if I get it, like I'll get to perform, and if I win, I'll get to open up for Kodak. Like fuck it. So I posted it on my story, and I posted the link, and like, bro, everybody from back home, like, cause I'm from California, so everybody came through.
They were supporting you.
Yeah, heavy. And I got voted in. So fast forward the day before the poll, like the voting ends, like fast forward a day later, my name got taken off the list.
What?
And so it's a poll, and the top 5 is like, it's like there, right? And I'm number 2. I'm in second place. And I look at the next morning and my name's gone. So I text Gus. I'm like, yo, like sent him screenshots. I was like, yo, I was number 2 on your voting poll. Like, what's going on? I had like over 400 votes. Yeah. And the guy that was in third had like 200. So like I blew him out the water.
It's scam shit.
So I felt like I was getting cheated, but I wasn't. I mean, Gus is a great guy, and like Louis was running it too. So like I know it wasn't like on purpose. Yeah. So I posted it again. So I had 24 hours to get like all these votes back.
And you did.
I did it.
No,
and I got. And not only did I make it back to like the top 5, I made it back to number 2.
That's what's up, man.
So I made it back, and then they were like, okay, like they put me in a group chat. It was me, this guy named Mark. I think it's Mark, and then it was GG Rich, Lil Ludwig, and GMB Marco, and it was us 5, and we got put into a group chat. Louis introduced himself, and then he was like, okay, you guys are going to be performing at Chino Cheeto. So fast forward like 3 weeks later.
I remember that.
Yeah, I performed at Chino Cheeto. The judges were Deluxe, Cyrus, Winkle, and I can't remember who the other judge. I think it was Nick. I think Nick was the 4th judge. I can't remember like off the top of my head. Yeah. But I remember going, and I performed, and honestly, bro, I'm going to be real. I knew, like, going into it, like, after I got there, I was like, I'm not going to win this. Only because you've heard my music. Like, I showed you before this, and, like, you've heard the song I did with the Vander. Like, my music doesn't fit, like, that whole, like, that gang, like, fucking pew pew pop vibe. Like, it's not like it's, I don't like me opening up for Kodak would just not do justice to the scene. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah.
So like I knew like once I like saw Ludwig and GMB Marco and all them perform, I was like, yeah, my music's like they do like rap. Like I make dance and like house music, and I make R&B, and I make like West Coast rap, like Blast, Kalan 2 for real type of shit. Yeah. And so I performed. I lost. Obviously, I didn't get to open up for Kodak. But then I met Louis, I dapped him up, like introduced myself. I met Cyrus, Nick, and all them. So fast forward like 2 months later, Louis posts on his story, I'm looking for people to come work for me. Yeah. And keep in mind, bro, I live in White Sands.
Oh, that's fucking far, bro. What the fuck?
Yeah, so I commute here every weekend.
Whoa.
Yeah, and I stay with my cousin. Shout out Maylin. Shout out Robin. I stay with them.
That's how he hired you by the whole group chat?
Yeah. He introduced me. Like, he introduced himself, performed. 2 months later, posted on his story, like, I need people to come work for me.
And how's the experience working there?
Dude, honestly, I've lived here for 2.5 years. These last 6 months have been the best 6 months since I've been here. And it's all because of, like, Louis and all them. Like, I've gotten much more exposure.
Were you good at photography, like, before working for Louis?
I've always, like, dabbled into it. Like, it took a while for me to, like, really get a hang of things. Like, I'm still learning every day, bro. Like, Nick is a fucking goat. Edgar, Louis, like, they know their shit, bro. So, like, I just got this rig. You can check this out. I just got
this is like $200, right?
I fucking wish. So that rig is like honestly, I'm gonna be real. My sister blessed me, bro. She doesn't use it, and she was like, I'll let you borrow this. And dude, that's a $4,200 rig.
Yeah, that's amazing. You showed me this at a church bar once.
Yeah, church bar.
This is amazing, bro.
Yeah, bro. So,
and how have you ever get like any, I don't know, any weird requests from women? You know,
any
pictures.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. The only time I get weird requests, I'm gonna be real, it's at Chino. HQ is super like, I guess mature. It's so much like Thursdays at HQ is like really mature, like cool vibe. Like everybody's just there to hang out.
Yeah.
I honestly have the best time at HQ on Thursdays. The weirdest requests I get is like, honestly, Chino, like especially like Fridays, like girls will like, they'll start shaking ass and shit. And I'm like, bro, like I don't like taking pictures of that. Like I'll sit there and like let you do your thing, but I'm not capturing that moment, bro. Especially because we don't even use those photos.
Right. And does a girl ever ask you like, yo, like I would do OnlyFans? Would you be interested in like taking pictures?
I've gotten asked that before, and I've said no.
Why?
I don't think it's like, it's nothing like I'm against it. You know what I mean? I think it's more so like, dude, if I'm gonna like do a photo shoot, I want to do like creative, like real work.
But it's a bag though.
It depends on the girl. I mean, like I've seen girls that like are absolutely gorgeous. I've never been on OnlyFans, like dead ass. Never have once like touched that website. But like I've heard like girls that like have bad experiences, like really beautiful girls. They're like, yeah, I tried it and I got like 10 people to sub, and it's like.
So you're saying if you help a girl out and she doesn't get any money out of it, like you're not gonna get paid for that?
Yeah, it's like I'm not gonna get paid.
That time you wasted on.
Yeah,
that.
exactly.
Okay,
so it's like I don't want to even like, I guess, entertain.
I had a girl ask me, maybe a week ago, about doing pictures for her on OnlyFans.
To shoot for her OnlyFans?
I mean, just take pictures, you know. Like not even. I'm not joining her, obviously, but
why not?
Nah, I don't know, bro. I wouldn't want my body to be out there like that, you know.
Yeah, bro. I thought about that, like, cause like, dude, there's so many like genres.
Dude, every girl has an OnlyFans now. Have you noticed that?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying that they're posting like.
It's not like bad
content,
shit,
but every girl has an OnlyFans.
Dude, Riff Raff. Do you know Riff Raff?
No.
The dude that sings Moon. What? No, what's the fucking song? He was like something walking in my Jordans, out of can't top tip toeing in my Jordan. He's the guy that says my main goal is to get rich and then act like I don't know nobody. And he starts biting his teeth.
Bro, honestly, yeah, not really.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, well, bro, he has an OnlyFans. Everybody has it.
See, like, but a lot of girls in El Paso have it now, you know. And it's crazy.
Bro.
Like, it's fucking crazy. I mean, a little tip for guys, if you're listening to this, if she's very popular, she has over 30K followers on Twitter. Just go to Reddit, search her up, you'll find her. That's all you gotta do for free, you know.
Yeah, I mean, like, have you ever like?
There's that I know of, not that I search him up. A friend of mine told me. There's about 3 girls in El Paso that you can find them on Reddit. You know,
like right now.
Yeah, right now you can search her up on Reddit and you'll see.
Don't name drop it.
No, but
we need that app. No, I'm kidding.
But there are leaks there.
Really?
Leaks, yeah.
Yeah.
And you probably know one of them, but
I probably know one of them.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say no names.
Don't say it. Don't say it.
But yeah, bro. I mean, I've been looking at your pictures and you're pretty good at it. You know, you're the one that took my picture with the condoms in my hand and stuff. And
yeah, bro, I got it.
I mean, what are you good at? Like, well, what are you better at? Taking pictures or your music?
Bro, I'm gonna be real. I don't know. I honestly started doing pictures a year ago, and I started doing music a year ago. And they both happened at the same time.
And how did you know like you were good at making music and stuff?
Bro, I started making music.
Or why? Like even why make music?
So I was I've always like been musically inclined. Like not like I'm not like talking my shit. Like I'm not like I'm gonna be real. Like I'm not the greatest ever. Like bro, I was always in band growing up. I wasn't always like in the best like you know how like in school like you have like a band and then there's like the band of all the kids that are like super good.
Okay.
So like I was always in like the regular kids like high school. My high school band had 400 people in it, and I came from a big school, and yeah, bro, I did jazz bands. I went to jazz clubs and like I played the drums and the piano growing up, and I played the drums for my church and like I used to always write songs as a kid. And my friends in high school, they had a SoundCloud and they all made like, you remember back in like 2016, 2015, everybody started like making music like because they wanted to be like Uzi and JAYD, and everybody was dropping on SoundCloud and shit.
Yeah.
Like if you were in high school at the time, like everybody knew somebody that had a SoundCloud. So my good buddies at the time, they had a SoundCloud and they were like making music, and I would beg them like, bro, let me come make music with you. Keep in mind, bro, I was like a little pipsqueak in high school. Like I didn't hit puberty until I was like 16, 17.
Bro, you got a deeper voice than me. What the fuck?
Bro, up until I can show you my ID after this, but up until like 17 years old, I was 5'5". I'm 6'2" now.
You're fucking tall.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, like.
And you're how old right now?
20. Yeah, bro.
Bro, I'm 27. That's crazy.
Bro, my bro's pimping. You're good.
All right.
But nah, yeah, I used to beg them. And they always like were kind of just like passive about it, like, oh yeah, maybe one day.
Yeah.
And then like fast forward, like I never got to do it. And then fast forward 4 years later, I joined the military when I'm 18. And I met, shout out to my bro, I'm not gonna drop his government, I'll just say like spaceman Alexander. Oh, never mind, Alexander.
You fucked up.
Yeah, I fucked up. Shout out Alexander and Moreno. Like these two guys changed my life. Like the trajectory. I joined the military, bro, and life hit the fan. Like I'm gonna get real. I joined the military.
Why did you join? Who the fuck joins the military in this fucking age?
I joined in 2020, COVID. Like I graduated in COVID. So I graduated in 2020. March 13th was my last day of high school.
Was the PT like regular PT or was it different because of COVID?
Oh, it was different. We had like when I joined, we we had to quarantine in the hotel beforehand.
Each one of you guys in their own room for PT?
No, like before you even shipped off.
Okay.
We had to quarantine, and then we got there. We were like mandated to wear masks for 2 weeks, and we like went through training. Like, dude, like people would like sleep with their masks on.
What?
Yeah, it was like we had like not only that, but like everything was 6 feet away. Like in basic training, like usually like your beds are super close.
So
and,
you
like,
guys wouldn't run in groups and everything? Like
no, it was super spread out. You had to be 6 feet from each other. Yeah, and then like I got there right around the time when like COVID was like transitioning. Like it was the first transition. Yeah. Like people were still like freaking out, but it wasn't like as bad anymore. It was like end of 2020. And yeah, bro. So we're going through it, and yeah, I to be honest, bro, going back to what you said earlier, I joined because I was going to college. I was studying fire science. I wanted to be a firefighter. I was going to Butte College in Oroville, California. Yeah. And I was going online, obviously, because COVID. And I was working a full-time job at 18 years old at Firestone. I was changing tires and, like, selling tires. I was a sales associate. And the 8 months I was there, I, like, just worked, like, 40, 45 hours a week. But I never had time to log in as class because, like, obviously Zoom calls you had to attend, and I never attended my Zoom call sessions because I was at work. So I remember checking my like account one day and I was dropped, and like I wasn't in school anymore. So I was like, fuck, what do I do? Went into the recruiter's office, joined, shipped off 2 months later, and I've been doing it for going on 3 years now, and yeah, bro, I met these guys and they invited me to their house one day to make music. Because we have in the military, you can't smoke in buildings, and you can't smoke. So we have something called a smoke pit. Every shop has a smoke pit, and the smoke pit is honestly the most fun place in every shop, because that's usually where people who like are super chill, like you just go have a cigarette and like vape or like chill, like just talk like on your breaks. And Alexander and this dude named Nico, who has the biggest stutter I've ever heard. You ever seen that video where the dude is like trying to pronounce his W's and he's like
no, I've seen about a little black guy trying to ask for a cheeseburger. You know which one?
Yeah, bro. Yeah. But for some reason this dude, like when he was rapping, didn't stutter.
What?
Yeah, never stuttered. He would stutter like crazy like in normal conversations. But anyways, yeah, they're like freestyling, corniest shit ever when I first saw them. They were freestyling in the smoke pit. Okay. And like I fucked around with them, and then they invited me over to the crib, and like we made a song. That's dope. And a year ago today, or not today, I think it's a couple days from now, was the first song I ever made. So this marks 1 year of me making music. And
what was this song called? The first song?
I took it off of all platforms because I was so embarrassed. But it was called Outside. No, 3 a.m. Sorry, 3 a.m.
3 a.m.
But I dropped 3 a.m. I got embarrassed. I wish I never took it down, but it's gone now, so it's whatever.
You can't really get it back anyway.
I deleted it off of everything. I was so embarrassed because I dropped my EP in November later the year, and I was like, I hate my old music, so I took off 2 of my songs. Anyways, yeah, bro. Honestly, like they changed. Moreno and Alexander changed the trajectory of like what I was. Up until they introduced me to music. Dude, my day-to-day consisted of going to the gym. I started taking photos to shoot gym footage of my supervisor, who was like really big into bodybuilding.
That's an easy way to make money, bro. Like once you're good with the camera, like you can make money like random people, random businesses and stuff. It's crazy.
I'm not gonna drop no names because I'm not dissing anybody. Yeah. I think everybody has their own source of like this is what I do, and like they have their own creative outlet. But there's some people out here in El Paso and Stockton and back home in California, like they do videos and they do photos and they charge out the fucking ass. Yeah. And that shit's not even that good. Like, no, I'm not talking shit, but it's like, if you're going to charge a certain amount of money, I expect some form of like notoriety.
Right.
And like a lot of the work they do is like simple. Mm-hmm. And it's like, dude, if they're charging like $300 for raw photos and I just started doing photo shoots like outside of Madhouse and I only charge like $65 an hour. And like, I don't know. I think everybody that picks up a camera, honestly, if you want to like take up a hobby, I think picking up a camera is an amazing way. Bro.
Like I'm not gonna say names, but I was working for a bar as well, doing the same thing, video pictures, and then right now I'm working for a certain gym and another thing. So it's easy money, you know. It's just a little hobby. I want to get back to the military. This is a very very controversial question to have.
All right, shoot it.
Why military men and women have very bad reputation when it comes to dating, red flags, toxicness, and getting married after a month of knowing someone?
Dude, I'm gonna be so real.
You're in the military, what goes through
like my mind?
What goes through a guy or a girl in the mind of like, oh, I just met someone, I want to get married now?
You know how people think hookup culture and like, this is gonna sound corny as fuck. Okay, we call it the civilian world because we're not civilians.
Right.
So like, in the civilian world or like the regular like world, you know how hookup culture is kind of like, oh, everybody hates it, like it's super popular. Mm-hmm. If you think hookup culture is bad here, it's 10 times worse in the military.
I know.
Yeah.
I've heard about it.
And like, I think part of the reason it's a red flag is like, me personally, I've only ever had one girl that I've talked to in the 2.5 years I've lived here.
Yeah.
And like, we didn't even get that far. But I know guys that have like.
But why though? Why did they do it? Like,
why do they? Okay, honestly.
Like, what goes through a guy's mind? Be like, yeah, I'm in the military. I just met you a month ago, and
I'm trying to get that bag,
bro. I know a few, like,
yeah,
a few guys that they meet a girl and they take her out about 3-4 months, and they're like, yo, let's get married. They're getting engaged.
It's because it's all about money, bro.
It's all benefits,
dude. The benefits when you get married, okay, because the rank structure is weird. Yeah. You don't really start seeing benefits until you've been in for like as long as I have, like 3 years.
Okay.
So a lot of guys when they first join and they're like, I'm not really seeing a lot of money coming in. I'm not getting the full benefits.
Well, first of all, they get a Charger. I've seen that. Guys get a Charger or a Challenger.
I got an Audi. I don't know what you're talking about. I went classy, bro. Everybody at work says I got a drug dealer car.
I know you guys get like good money after PT and everything, and you know, but
well, they like. I mean, like, honestly, bro, like a lot of the reasons is like guys just don't want to live in the dorms, like the barracks. They live in like this. So
if you get married with someone, you don't live at the dorms?
No, you get kicked out, and they give you BAH, which is like a housing allowance. So they pay your rent. And or you can like move into like a duplex on base.
So that's what they get married.
They get married for housing.
What about when they get kids?
You get like, I think up to 2 kids. For the first 2 kids, you get like a certain amount. I don't know the exact number.
They get money as well?
You get paid. It's called dependent pay.
So that's what they do it.
Yeah, they do it for it's all about the bread and getting a house.
So they're not really in love in 3 months.
I'm not gonna say everybody's not in love, but I'm not gonna say they are in love either. I feel like some guys are just like, dude.
You never felt like doing it like just for the money?
Dude, I'm gonna be so real. I had okay. I'm not gonna say his name. Okay, we
Josh.
What the fuck, dude? No,
that's his name, man.
Nah, bro. We were like, okay, so I'm gonna not drop names because I actually don't know their names.
Yeah.
But there's this group of guys. I was told this story by a certain individual at work.
Yeah.
Back in Germany, he knew 2 dudes that got married because they were best friends at work, and they got married and claimed they were like. You get the idea.
Yeah.
But they got married and they got investigated for their marriage. So in one night, right, they threw a party and they put a catalog of like a bunch of photos of like every holiday. So they threw a party where they like celebrated a new holiday like every hour.
At the whole party, like Easter.
Yeah, it was like Easter, birthdays, New Year's, Christmas, Thanksgiving. And they
just switching outfits?
Yeah, switching outfits, decorations, and they took pictures of like them kissing, hugging each other.
And like, they didn't even like each other.
Yeah. And they like did all this shit to prove that like, bro, we've been together for a while. Yeah, bro. Yeah, I don't know if it worked, but I heard this story and I was like, no fucking way, dude. But
bro, that's toxic, bro. I don't know. Like,
I mean, some guys like get married pretty soon. I've heard of guys like
I know at least 5 couples of military people that they get married just for
like
that.
5-6 months.
Yeah.
And like, dude, a lot of the times too, it's like you know the whole like guy like girl best friend bullshit.
Okay.
Like I know a ton of dudes that like, oh, she's just my girl best friend. And they get married to them for the benefits, right?
Yeah.
And then they actually end up getting together. So honestly, bro, like,
So do you think I should date a military girl? If it comes up.
honestly, I'm gonna be 10 times. I'm gonna keep it 100, bro.
Yeah.
Military women are a lot better than military men.
Mm.
Cause like,
do you think they're
well, cause
loyal?
I know military women, and I've like, and every girl that I've met in the military that I know pretty well,
Yeah.
except for one, is like relatively loyal. Cause like at the end of the day, they're just trying to fall in love, bro. They're just trying to find somebody.
I met three military women. Two of them has been very, very weird experience, you know.
Wait, were they from the Bliss? The Bliss? Sorry,
yeah,
Fort
the Bliss. Well, one of them, yeah, like I guess they get stationed here for like a few months.
Yeah,
They're just
dude.
weird. Like they're not from here, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bliss is touchy, bro. Especially because El Paso is like a huge, dude. It's like what 88% Hispanic here, or like 87, and like you guys just get flooded with like all these like people from the East Coast and like white people, black people, Indians, like Arabic. Like you get everybody. It's super culture. It's like it's just like a huge mix, and I think it's just like. Where's I going with this? I was gonna say like it's just a huge culture difference, and like you guys get like flooded with like, you know, like also Bliss is huge.
Very
So you guys like I think Bliss is I think it's in the top 10 like largest army bases in the country. So you guys get flooded with all these people, and like obviously like 80% of them are going to be typical military people that are just trying to fall in love and like get married.
No. They're trying to get benefits.
They're trying to get the bread. They're trying to get the bread.
Not fall in love.
You don't know that, bro?
I mean, yeah, I know a few that they're in love and stuff.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
But you know, there's a big percentage they do it.
There's a huge percentage. It's bad. It's
How
really
about you,
bad.
bro? You trying to find love here in El Paso? Not really military, but like, you know, any relationship, any girls? What's your type, first of all?
My type, bro. I'm open like 100%.
Oh, bro, you got a type.
I'm not exclusive.
There's gonna be a
bro.
girl that you look at her and she's like, yeah, that's my type.
All right. If you want me to be
head,
real,
face.
I like, bro. I'm mixed. I'm Mexican, German, and Italian.
You're fucking lucky because you're white and you're tall. And El Paso women love that.
Yeah.
You know, they don't like the Mexican like me. They like the white.
No,
guy.
there's the difference. They like to mess with like tall white boys, but they don't want to settle down with us. They want to settle down with you guys. Yeah, they do. 100%. Because they know people like me are temporary.
Do you get bitches?
Nah, for sake of argument, no.
Look at me with the straight face. Serious face. You
Serious
get bitches?
face?
Go ahead.
I don't get bitches. I don't, bro.
Bro, I feel like you do.
No, because like
have you ever lied about your age just to get?
Nah, bro, never.
Nah.
I've actually gotten like big ups on that. Because I like being the younger one, you know what I mean? Like, I like going out and being like...
girls like that, the fact that you're young and tall and white.
I'm easily manipulated.
They can get you real quick, bro.
You can ask Louis, bro. There's videos of me at Chino, like, screaming I'm the biggest munch. Like, as a joke.
I could see that, bro. I could see that. It's crazy.
No, dude. I honestly, like... I'm gonna be real. Like, I'm super, like... I've gotten told this. I'm just super friendly. Yeah. I don't think I pull, like, women. I think it's just, like... a matter of, like... I'm just super like I'm fucking clueless, bro. Like a girl could be dead fucking serious flirting with me, and I'll just think she's like just being nice.
So you got no riz. That's what you're trying to say.
I don't think I don't have riz. I think it's just like I'm myself. You know what I mean? I hate like like the guys, they wake up and they talk to girls with like a morning voice, and they're like,
yo, baby,
yo, like,
yeah, I don't like that baby? Shit.
Like I don't do that shit. Like I'm just like
I'm the type of guy who goes and then good morning.
Good morning. And then good morning. Nah, dude, I'm just like, I'm super just myself. Like, I'd rather just like, bro, if people are going to fuck with you, they're going to fuck with you because of you. You know what I mean?
Have you ever getting hit on by any guys?
Absolutely.
Gay guys.
Absolutely.
Gay guys in El Paso are...
My best friend...
no homo. Gay guys in El Paso are not ugly, bro. I mean, if you're into that shit, I don't know, but...
I'm not a hater, bro. My best friend in El Paso, Jaden. Shout out Jaden. He's gay.
Smile every gay.
Huh?
Smile every gay.
You're smirking,
bro,
you're smirking. All right, but look, real shit though. I think that, bro. I'm gonna be 100% honest. I will say this about El Paso. Yeah. Fucking, I think everybody if you're gonna travel to Texas, everybody has to come to El Paso once.
Right.
I think it's just a sweet spot,
But
bro.
there's not much to do here.
I don't. It's not the fact that there's not like. It's not like, dude. Obviously, this isn't Austin or Dallas. You know what I mean? But like, dude, I've been to Austin. I've been to Dallas. I've been to Houston. I've been to San Antonio. Nowhere in Texas, let alone like I've traveled a lot over the last year. Like Hawaii, going back home to California, Arizona, Texas, Florida, like Oklahoma, like Nevada. I've been around over the last year, and like El Paso easily has like the friendliest people I've ever met.
Really?
Yes, bro. I come from like. I'm from, like I told you earlier, I'm from Stockton, California, bro. Like, I'm not going to sit here and say I'm from the ghetto because I'm not, you know what I mean? Yeah. I'm not going to sit here and lie. I was fortunate. Like, growing up, I will say, like, I wasn't financially, like blessed growing up until I got, like, a little older when my dad started working and my mom, my mom fucking worked her ass off, bro. And, like, we started getting, like, a little bit better income. And we, like, bro, I'm from a place where, like, people are fucking cruel. Mm-hmm. Like, it's huge like violence, like high poverty rate, and it's like coming here, like it was a wake up call. Like that shit wasn't normal. I left Stockton, I got here. Going back to Stockton I used to feel safe and comfortable like wherever I was, and then I moved here and I realized like, dude, fuck, like Stockton's bad.
Yeah, but then you get on FitFam. You see what actually happens.
I mean, I guess, bro, part of the reason I think FitFam shows the bad shit because for one, they make money off of it.
Of course.
But I will say this, a lot of the bad shit that happens isn't relatively people from El Paso.
Yeah.
A lot of the people that get in trouble around here are army people, or they're like people visiting, or from Juarez.
Exclusive. JD hates military people.
I
and
don't.
Mexicans.
I don't. Whoa, I am, bro. My mom's Mexican. I don't hate no man. I love everybody.
Yeah.
No, but I'm not gonna lie, bro. El Paso's got like the greatest community.
Yeah.
Everybody here is super supportive, super nice. I've never run into an argument with somebody. Honestly, like if people don't like you here, they're super blunt about it up front, and then like that's it. So like it's easy to move on out here. I will say this though, bro, that you've been in the nightlife for a minute.
Right.
The nightlife here, it's a pretty fun. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty fun when it's popping. When it's slow, it's slow.
Right.
But I'm not gonna lie, bro. It's like it's a cool little vibe out here. It's just chill. You see the same people, maybe like a different crowd every other weekend, and like. It's just a chill time.
It is.
It's very chill, and like honestly, what's your favorite like out of every place? Where's your go-to spot?
I think I like HQ Central, and
Okay.
only because I started doing my interviews there, and it was like a good vibe where it was in summertime, so everyone was getting like fucked up and stuff, and it was pretty easy to interact with people there, you know? Like
Yeah.
I feel like it's not too loud. But at the same time, it's like, I don't know, bro. People are just act good there, you know? Like, each bar has their own vibe, but HQ Central has, like, I don't know how to explain. Like, I don't know, bro. People are just friendly there.
Yeah, I think, honestly, out of everywhere that I've worked at, because obviously, like, I don't have time to go out because I work Thursday through Sunday. But out of everywhere I've been, if I were to structure it, I love the vibe of Homeboy. Like I told you earlier, Homeboy is like, it's just so like nice. It's just chill. It feels good. Mature crowd. HQ, I've never had a bad night at HQ, ever. HQ's always a vibe. Chino's always a vibe. Chino's
crazy on Saturdays.
Yeah, on Saturdays. If you haven't been to Chino on Saturdays, if you're stuck in that line, that's on you. Shout out Madhouse. Like they got whatever remedy formula that they've created.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Showtime, I don't really get to go too often because I'm working at Chino Friday and Saturdays usually. Yeah. But Showtime when I have been is always cool.
Showtime's crazy Sundays. Yeah. I mean, what Louis is doing with Madhouse is great. You know, like it's getting people there.
What you're doing with the the podcast, the interview, dude. I watched that last episode you put on YouTube, like the one that I was in. Like I watched it, the full thing, hilarious. The whole thing.
And it's because I review the video so much that when it gets posted, it's not funny for me no more. So sometimes I double doubt myself of posting the video because I'm like, it's not funny no more.
Oh, dude,
but people love it, you know?
I'm like that the same way with my music.
so many drafts here that I don't post because I think they're not funny. But then I show it to someone, they're like, bro, that's fucking hilarious posted. I'm like, is it?
You're like,
yeah, and people love it, bro.
Dude, honestly, you can talk to me, Cyrus, anybody. I make a song, I'll listen to it like 30 times.
And then you're bored of it.
And then I hate it. And it's like, and then people come up to me after I put it out and they'll be like, I liked your song. And I'm like, really? Because it's like reassuring. And I'm like, I hate it. Like, because I've listened to it over and over and over again, just like how you watch it over and over.
Do you know Spanish, by the way?
I wish. If you talk shit about me, I'm not going to know.
Can you say a sentence in Spanish right now or no?
I can sing a lyric.
All right, go ahead.
Wait, hold on.
But it'll not be Bad Bunny.
I don't know any Bad Bunny.
Go.
What was I going to say? Solo cuando de los fotos y los videos.
It didn't make no fucking sense.
I don't fucking, dude, I don't remember. It's, dude, honestly, it's hella funny that you say that because, like, nobody in my generation of my family, except for my family in El Paso, all of my family in California, none of us speak Spanish.
That's nice.
And my grandma, like, rest in peace, bro. My great grandmother, she's, her family entirely is all from Juarez.
Okay.
None of us speak
That's
Spanish.
crazy. You don't look like Hispanic at all, bro.
Nah, bro.
What's your last name?
Heinrich. I'm German and Mexican.
You know German?
I know a curse word in German. I don't know what it means, though.
Scheiße.
No, Schmetterling.
Oh, what's Scheiße? What's Scheiße?
Is that's shit, right?
I think
that's shit.
Scheiße.
Nah, I just know the... I've gotten, like, mixed reviews about the way I look. People don't know what I am. Like, they know I'm white, but they don't know, like, what type of white.
You're white. I mean, you're just like every white. That's not racist, but...
I think I look a little mixed. I'm definitely not, like, a white boy.
Nah, you don't look white boy.
Nah, like, white boy is, like... That's a different topic.
Yeah.
You see them all the time.
Yeah.
If I see you wearing khaki shorts and a...
Yeah, I won't even get in closer to the interview. Like, you're just going to talk to me about your rich dad? Fuck that.
Fuck that, dude. Nah, dude. But yeah, bro. I've been, like, keeping updated with you and your posts. And honestly, bro, like, the vibe of your, like, YouTube, I've keep up with it. I watch your videos.
Give me constructive criticism. What do I need to do?
Honestly, bro, you're following a really good formula. I think street interviews are super entertaining, especially on TikTok. They go viral all the time. Mm-hmm. And, like, my favorite YouTube channel, you ever heard of The Minorities?
No.
Watch The Minorities. Promise you
what
won't
I
be
do, bro, a lot is that I don't people that do almost a similar thing as me and that they're bigger than me, obviously. I don't watch them. Yeah. Anyone. Because I don't want to copy them, you know?
Yeah.
I don't want to, like, just watch because they're pretty good, obviously. Mm-hmm. They're going viral.
Yeah.
But I don't want to, my mind to just get something from there.
Yeah.
And copy them. So I don't like copy them because I just don't want to do the same thing as them or the same questions and stuff. And, you know, I just want to be, like, unique with my stuff. And, and people like me in El Paso already, and that's why I went out of town, you know? Like, just something different, bro. Some fresh air. You know?
I mean, like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I've been keeping up with your Instagram a lot. I keep up with your YouTube. The clips that you've posted from OKC, dude, they were hilarious. The one, like, and dude, like, your questions aren't like, as like some people would say, like, typical. Like, obviously, like, they're intriguing, like goofy questions sometimes, and sometimes some of them are like super like hard hitting, but like they're just funny, bro. It's honestly like I can watch your videos and enjoy it.
That's what's up. You watch the YouTube?
Yeah.
That's what's up. You're subscribed?
I am subscribed. I got notifications on and everything.
I appreciate that. Something I didn't want to talk about because I think we could relate in different ways, but similar.
Okay.
You're missing someone very special in your life.
Yeah.
And he was very special. I don't know if you want to talk about it.
We can shoot, bro. Yeah. I love talking about it.
So you had your father in your life till what age?
My dad passed away 4 months after I moved to El Paso. So 18. I was 18 when you were
18.
I turned 19 2 weeks after his funeral.
I don't want to know, obviously, how anything of that happened, but how much did losing your father at a very young age affected you mentally?
You know, it's kind of weird, bro. The whole, like, when he passed, it was like I had been mentally prepared for it for years, because he had a huge drinking problem. And my dad had huge liver failure problems, and he was going through it for like the last 4 years of his life. Mm-hmm. So like mentally, I was kind of like ready for it, but I was in denial that it was gonna happen. My dad was my superhero, bro. Very shitty things my dad and I went through. Like, he was a good father, but he's done some things that I can't say on camera, like that I shouldn't have done. Yeah. But or like it's just it was weird. I felt robbed. I felt robbed of like an aspect of my life. Yeah, and I guess you obviously you can relate because I'm assuming you lost your dad too.
Not in that way, obviously, but he didn't show up after a few things, and I was very young, and I think it affected me in a way where, I mean, I'm probably getting deep in this, in relationships.
Mm-hmm.
I grew up with my dad not showing up, so in a way, I felt like anyone is temporary because I was temporary in his life.
Yeah.
So whoever I meet, I feel like it's okay to walk away
Mm-hmm.
because he did it.
Mm-hmm.
Because I got used to that, You lost him a different way, obviously, and it sucks for you, like
Dude, yeah.
from one day to another,
Mm-hmm.
he was there for you. I saw him like that too.
Yeah.
My friends know a lot of things that I did that he doesn't know about. That I did just to maybe make him show up in my life.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe realize,
Like a cry for help.
Yeah, like look, I'm doing this for you.
Mm-hmm.
And he never really appreciated it. And he showed up a few times, and I just didn't feel it. I feel like he was just there because, I don't know, man. Like he just wanted to. I saw him once. He no one knows about this, but he came up to me and we went out and had fun together, and he was crying and apologized. And after, I just knew he was here for a paycheck that he was delivered for my mailbox.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So all my life I've been used in that way because of someone I look up to. So when I'm in a relationship, I'm so used to that.
Mm-hmm.
It sucks because I can walk away whenever without feeling anything because he did it.
Yeah. Subconsciously, you're like, it's okay for me to walk away from this.
Right. And women have told me, oh, why are you so cold? Like, you don't give a fuck. And I don't do it on purpose. It's
It's
just
a subconscious thing.
he did it. Someone I look up to, my hero. I just do it. It sucks, bro.
Yeah, bro.
It sucks. And like, I mean, for you, it should be way worse because.
I mean, I wouldn't say so because I think what's worse is not having the experience entirely. I got to live 18 years and I will say this, my dad and my mom were separated.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not going to get into like how they separated. It happened when I was young. I was like 4 or 5 years old. And I'm not going to lie, bro. Like my sisters and I, like we like growing up in Stockton, like we had like, not a lot of people know this, bro. Like they look at me and like when I was in middle school, high school, like I had a decent like setup. Like my dad worked in HVAC and AC, and he had like his own company. He was a partial owner in. And my mom works in human resources. She works for like the welfare office, and she's a supervisor there. But before that, bro, like until I was like 10 years old, like I've never had a home, bro. Like by the time I was like 13, I've lived in 10 different houses.
Yeah.
And like when they separated, like it was back and forth. I never spent more than 2 days with one parent. I was Monday mom, Tuesday dad, Wednesday mom, Thursday dad, weekends switched off. And like it's not like a fucking like woe is me story, like pity, because like I know a lot, like I think out of my entire friend group, we only have like 2 friends out of like there's 12 of us or like 13 of us, only 2 of them, their parents are still together.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, bro, it was just like, it's just like a weird thing to where like a lot of people don't know, like, bro, when my dad and my mom separated, like I shared a full-size bed with my 2 sisters and my 2 stepbrothers. And my mom had a room and we were living with my grandparents. And then my dad was like living out of an apartment, and me and my sisters were sharing a bunk bed. And like I had the experience with my dad, and I can like be grateful for it.
Yeah.
But like there was a lot of trauma involved, bro, like constant beef between the families. My dad obviously drank a lot, alcoholic. And like I remember when I was 12 years old, I was taken away from him for 6 months. Dude, my sisters fortunately like weren't put in this situation. My dad and my the whole like trauma bullshit, like they were put through a lot as kids. My older sister, Laurel, I love her to death. She took on a huge role as an older sister. And like it's nobody's fault. It's just a situation. It's just how life goes. But bro, like I grew up going to bars with my dad when I was 9 years old, 8 years old, watching him get drunk, like going to bars and like watching shit that like I shouldn't have had to see, like getting in the car with my dad while he's drunk driving, like crazy shit, bro. And I got taken away from him when I was like 12. And like there's a lot of other shit that I can't even talk about that happened when I was younger. I will say this though, my dad never hit me, never physically abused me. He was a provider, good dude. He just had an illness, bro. Alcoholism, being an alcoholic's a real illness, bro. That shit's fucking. I remember going home after school and I would see like a huge trash bag full of like Bud Lights and like Jaeger bombs, and I'd be like, "Fuck, dude!" Like 12 years old, I'd be like, "Dude, it's gonna get real."
Mm-hmm.
Like I'd go walk in the house and be like, "I need to watch what I do, because he's gonna be in a mood." And yeah, bro, when I lost him, it felt like I was robbed. You know, I went through hell and back with my dad. You know, like my dad was my fucking best friend. He taught me a lot of good qualities. His wrongs taught me things that like because of my dad, I'm very cautious with how I treat women. I'm very like respectful. I like boundaries are a huge thing for me, because it like how he affected my mother and my sisters made me never want to make a woman feel that way. So like when it comes to women, like I treat every girl like I like want I at least try to. I have my wrongs. Like I will say this, like I'm not perfect, but like I will try to like be respectful at all costs. But I slip up sometimes, like everybody does.
That's what happens to me, bro. Like I saw him do some crazy things to obviously my mother, and
Yeah.
I've never in my life hit a woman ever. You know?
No, I would never.
I wouldn't do that shit because I saw crazy things, and that's the only thing I'm working on. If I want to leave someone in my life, I give them an explanation why and a reason
Being
why.
more communicating.
Communicate it and not just leave like that. You know?
Yeah.
Never in my life have I cheated in a relationship because of the same things, stuff like that. But I mean, people don't realize how much it affects you. You know, like once you grow up and
when you grow up in that world.
When we're kids, we're just like a little sponge. You know,
Yeah.
We're just absorbing everything we see. What our parents react. You know.
Yeah.
It's crazy, man. Like.
Have you ever thought of like, this is gonna sound hella corny, bro, but like I'm not gonna lie, your situation like super similar to like a lot of people I know, and not a lot. It's a rare thing to happen. It's terrible, but like, dude, I like recently I started going to counseling, like not regularly, but like here and there, like when I need it.
Bro, that's what everyone tells me.
I know, and it, bro, I hate it. I hated the idea of it for a long time until like. August will mark 2 years since my dad passed away, and I just now started doing it, and I'm not doing it like weekly, bro. I do it like once. I do it when I need it, and when you need it, it helps. Like I've learned things that
just the fact that telling someone, a stranger, my problems, it doesn't
sit right with you. Dude, I felt the same way. I went in there with like hella reserved. First time was kind of awkward, and then I went in again, and I felt like a little bit more comfortable because like that familiarity was being built. With the guy that I was talking to, and then like now, bro, like I'm learning things that like, you know, like I said, I'm not perfect. Like I want to do good and I want to treat people well. Like, bro, I'm like very big on like morals and like, you know, God is good, bro. I want to be positive, but like I slip up and I have things like you said, we're sponges when we're kids. So like things that you saw your dad do and things that I saw my dad do, we think it's okay because it's like, oh well, like we saw it every day. Right. You know what I mean? So it's like I'm now learning that like there's things that like I do subconsciously that like isn't because like it's just something I do, it's because I saw it and now I'm like using the same tactics. But I'm learning to like slow down and like backtrack, like self-realization.
I mean, I'm 27 and I think that's the only bad thing about me, you know, that I'm a lot like my father and it sucks, you know. On the bad and the good things too, you know. I work a lot. I'm an overachiever or whatever it is, but I need to work out on the bad things and you know.
I think if it means anything to you, bro, like the conversations I've had with you and the interactions I've had, bro, you've been nothing but kind and like respectful. Yeah. You're a good dude, bro. And like, I don't say that to everybody. I'm gonna be 100% real. Like, there's some people that like I've met and they just like, I think it's crazy when you talk to someone and like you're catching like super negative like traits about them, and they're like, I'm perfect, and it's just like nah, like I hate that, bro. I just like, I will say this, bro, I've never had a moment where like I felt like or like off-putting or like uncomfortable, bro. You've been super like inclusive, welcoming, like dude, you're just I don't see that. Like, I mean, obviously I don't know you like from fucking I don't know you way back.
Well, I'm not perfect. Like I have my good things and bad things of myself, you know, but unfortunately I learned the hard way every time, you know. Something happens, if I fucked up, that's the way I learn. But I gotta fix it, you know. I don't want to get too deep anymore, you know, because it's kind of sad. But now we hit the photography stuff. Now we want to hit the music. What you got on music now? You know, what's popping?
So
you did a song with the Vandergram.
Yeah,
Is
so
it's out, right?
yeah, it's out. So I just made a song called "New One" that's featuring a Vandergram.
Yeah.
Shout out to Vander. I was
such a different fucking topic, but
oh yeah, switch. Yeah, we're gonna switch it.
I just don't want to get emotional.
Ah, no, dude.
Yeah.
I don't blame you. I'm like holding it back a little bit, but yeah, bro. I made a song with a Vander. Shout out Winkle, bro. He put me on. You know, through like sent me his story. And Vander said he was doing features, and Winkle sent me that and was like, dude, tap in with him.
Yeah.
And he was super cool. Vander was like super communicative. Gave me his number. We talked.
Dope.
We talked on the phone. Like gave me advice about music, advertising myself, marketing, and then we made the song. I wish it did better, bro. It did okay. Like it got really good reactions. Like people that did listen.
I like it.
Yeah, it's a different vibe. I'm trying to be different. Like I'm not trying to like be like hella, I guess. I want to rap, but like sometimes I gotta switch up. You're good, bro. But yeah, I got a song with Evander. I put out an EP last November that did pretty well. I had a song on TikTok. I made a TikTok with my buddy in the military, and it was like a goofy like. Everybody called me like the military's McLovin for like 5 months. Okay. But I made a snippet to one of my songs right after like this video got like 7.8 million views, and I put a snippet and then pinned it on the comments. Yeah. And it did really well. It got like 250, 300K.
Nice.
And that's like my number one song. It's an EDM song. But yeah, bro, I think honestly like this summer and going into the tail end of this year, like we're going to kind of just like turn it up. Like we're going to go I got a song like I told you the other week, me and Cyrus are working on something that
is there a release date for that?
So right now we don't have an official day, but we're looking at like mid to end of May. Okay. So in a couple weeks.
That's dope, bro.
Yeah.
I'm stoked for that. You know, I do like your music. I didn't know about your music till I saw you at Chino that night. And really? I told you, hey, yo, I saw you at Chino that night. I was too fucked up. But I remember watching you do that perform thing. Yeah. And I didn't even know why. I just saw you. I was like, yo, I know that guy. Yeah. And then I saw you holding the camera. I was like, wait.
I think something's matching up.
Yeah, something's there, you know. Like
yeah,
he knows Louis, of course. But, dude, just keep doing music, you know. Just push it out there. Yeah. Maybe you already know, but like a tip I can give you, just use it on Reels, use it on Shorts, use it on TikToks, use it on anything, any song. Just like the main part of the song, the chorus, whatever it is, just use it, bro.
Yeah, bro. I mean, I think for sure, like the goal for this year is do a lot more heavy promoting on myself. I've been very poor at doing that. But I will say this, bro. Like, if you guys haven't yet, check me out. It's JAYD, capital J, capital D. Name's JD. Super simple.
His music's good, guys. Trust me. We're gonna go live real quick. We're gonna get some live questions from the people. So I'm gonna go live, and then you join it. Let's see what the people have to say. You know, maybe they do, maybe they don't.
I actually got some questions from my story. Hold on, let me.
Well, I'm live now.
Invite me here. I got you.
I don't know how to. I'm too old for this shit, bro. So, invite JD.
Alrighty. I'm gonna turn down the volume.
If you want, mute it, because I think right? It's gonna get like double.
Yeah, no, we're good. I turned down the volume.
So we're live right now.
Let's see what happens.
Little people might be joining. So we're live with JD. We just had a little podcast. All right, I don't know if you want to mute yours, or mine. Yeah.
No, yeah, I'm muted. We're good.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
So we're live right now. I have JD with me. Any question you guys have for us, ask real quick. You guys will be on the podcast. You guys will be featured on the podcast if you ask any questions right now. Any question for JD or me, go ahead and ask. We're on the podcast right now.
So
we're pre-gaming, so come on. Any questions? Any questions real quick.
We got one from Cyrus earlier.
Okay.
Cyrus said, "Why are you so gay?" I think he was talking to you. I don't think he was talking to me.
Cyrus, I'm so gay because I like you, Cyrus. I like you.
I think Cyrus is.
Cyrus, you're cute.
Dude, you're the Mexican Drake.
I think you're going to mute it. You're not muted yet.
Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, there we go. They're saying. Why are y'all live when both of them next to each other?
Because we're trying to get questions, Vanessa.
I mean, just questions from his followers and my followers.
All right, we got.
So, why am I gay? Because I like Cyrus. Cyrus, you're cute, so.
All right.
You're my type.
What is
You get it? You get it? You my type.
Oh yeah, shout out you my type by Cyrus. What's what I don't know Spanish, bro. You gotta read this to me.
That's my mom. Shout out to my mom. That's my mom. She supports me. Mom, I love you. I love you. Come on, ask any questions. Come on, what the fuck?
Here, let's do this. We'll run it back.
Yeah.
We got people in here, but nobody. Oh,
Yo,
there we go.
What's life after basic, bro? What's life after basic, bro?
Shout out Escobosa, bro. I went to basic training with him.
Yeah.
Life after basic is good, bro. You know, I'm having a really good time out here. I love where I'm at. Like I said earlier, bro, El Paso is one of the best places I've been to,
Yeah.
and it's just a good vibe. I'm loving life right now. I'm gonna be real. It's just, yeah, hell yeah.
Who's better, military women or
Oh, dude,
civilians?
civilian women for sure. Somebody said,
You want to try the new food truck in El Paso? Yeah, we want to try that. Rice and meat, and I don't know what kind of food is it, Corey? I forgot. But it looks good, bro. They got a food truck on Loma Land, and I don't know where else. We gotta try that thing. It says when you drop a new song.
so like I said earlier, end of May. But I
And
also
that's we gotta shout them out. Vanessa Sanchez _.
yeah, shout out Vanessa. I'm dropping a song at the end of May, but I got a song with this guy out of South California,
Yeah.
close to LA, named 32. He's pretty big out there. Okay. And then my buddy Vincent, I got a song coming out with them. I want to say June. Okay. I haven't talked to him about that.
Any more questions, guys? Ask us any questions. You guys will be featured on the podcast for next week. Dizzy Island Grinds, food from the island of Guam.
Is that the food truck?
Yeah, you ever been to Guam?
Dude, my supervisor's from Guam, and he cooks. He has barbecues all the time.
Bro, that food looks kind of
Islander food is different.
Alex, drop a rap song. See, I can't rap. I'm Mexican. I'll probably sing with Peso Pluma if you want me to.
Dude, you know? if you want to make a song, I'll bring my shit.
Bro, I don't know how to sing.
Come on,
I'll probably be on the chorus. How about that?
I'll write you a chorus.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'll write you lyrics and everything.
Some people say I'm a good photographer. I'm a good singer when I'm drunk.
When you're drunk.
So maybe get me in the song. It says Denise PZZZ, the best photographer. There you go.
Oh, there we go.
Best photographer.
Yeah, I'll see you tonight, Denise.
Andres Chino, hi, I love you too, brother. See you right now in a few hours. Vanessa Sanchez, where are you guys from? I'm from
Don't be stupid, bro. Don't be stupid. Be real, bro. Come on.
I'm from the 91VIBE5.
Yeah, Stockton, California. Shout out 209.
Right. Silvana de Santiago Rebel. See, no one knows that side of me, Silvana. Chill out. No one knows that.
What side of you is she talking about?
Don't worry about it, bro. I don't know what she means about rebel.
What does she mean?
She's being weird right now. Mrs. Corey, don't lie. I'm not lying. Come on, guys. Ask questions. You guys will be featured on the podcast. Any questions you guys have for me or JD? What's your actual name?
JD stands for Justin David. So I actually, speaking of dad, so hold on. I'll show you. Hold on. So my dad's name is, I'm a junior.
Ooh.
So he's Justin David Sr. I'm JD Jr. Okay. So up until he passed away, I never went by JD. So my artist name is JD because of my dad. After he passed away, I made my name JD.
Interesting, JD. Corey, what's the kids next to you most? What? What's the kids? I don't know what you mean, Corey. Come on.
Here, I got an idea.
Speak millennial.
Millennial?
I don't know what you mean, Any questions, guys? Any questions? What idea do you got?
What were we gonna say earlier?
Y'all in the same room? Yes, we're in the same room, but his followers gotta get with my followers. Is he in the military? You're in the military?
Yeah, bro. Been in the military for 3 years.
Yeah, he married a girl in 2 weeks.
No. Okay, I will say this. I was talking to a girl.
Yeah.
Not talking.
But put the.
Oh yeah, I wasn't.
Face.
Yeah, we weren't talking, but it was. Anyways, she after a couple months of us hanging out, she got married.
I know. I don't know why they do that, bro. That's crazy.
Somebody said we miss
JD
you.
and TikTok. Yeah, man, make some TikToks, bro.
Yeah, bro. I hit 30K and then I stopped making videos and now I lost 5,000 followers.
Say MOS. What does MOS mean?
MOS is your job.
Oh, say your MOS.
2 Foxtrot 1.
What does that mean?
Fuels. So I work with cryogenics and jet fuel. I work with fighter jets.
Okay. There you go.
Any more questions? Let's see.
Any more questions? 2 more minutes of questions before we end the podcast. I am a millennial. I'm speaking military talk. See, I don't know what you mean. Like, like I'm a civilian right here.
You're a civilian. See, you're catching on.
I'm a civilian, bro.
All right, so I will say this.
I'm not buzzed, by the way. Do you recruit people on the military?
So I'm actually going on to
Are you a recruiter? You're a recruiter?
No. On Monday, I'm going on what's called Recruiters Assistance Program.
Okay.
So I'm going back home to visit my family, but I have to go like recruit for 2 weeks. I know it's so fun though. Like I'm not gonna lie, but we go like I'll go to like my old high school and I'll like hand out flyers.
Oh, crazy.
I'll be like, how many push-ups can you guys do in like a minute?
I think I could beat you in push-ups.
We can test it right now.
Nah.
I'll tell you this.
I'm in like a few fucking drinks. I can't. I can probably do 40 nonstop.
I took my PT test yesterday actually. I ran a mile and a half.
Yeah.
And then my push-ups and sit-ups, I did 60 push-ups in a minute, so a push-up a second.
Yeah, fuck that.
And then I did 57 sit-ups in a minute.
I'm too old for that. It says Moni Andrea. Oh, JD makes music.
Like I said.
Where were you?
Where were you? Where you been?
Yeah.
I think we should move on. Yeah, I'm playing. What's it called?
Vanessa Sanchez. Does he like recruiting? Do you like recruiting?
I will say this. I went. So you can only do it once a year, and I went last year. I actually did like it, but like, kids mess with you, bro. They mess with you hard. I went to a high school class and like gave a speech, and I remember like being in that class, and like kids were trolling me hard.
Really?
Dude, I got called some foul shit.
Like what?
I can't. But I just know there's a lot of rude sayings towards military men.
Very racist.
Not racist, but like they're like just inappropriate. But like I was called that like in high by like 15-year-olds, and I was like, damn, dude. Like what am I supposed to do? Respond? Like, oh fuck you, bro. Like
fuck you, I'll beat you up.
I can't say that shit. You're like,
I just want you to tell the people what's going on with music now.
Okay.
And yeah, man, like just hit us up where we can find you with all this music. What's the next song and what's the next project you got?
So like I said, I go by the name JD, JAYD, capital J, capital D. Like I said earlier, Cyrus and I, song in May, 32, me, Vincent, song in June, potentially. I'm potentially going to put out a project at the end of the summer. I'm going to be doing more performances soon. I'm not going to say when and where yet, but I know that there's some things lined up. And honestly, bro, like my main goal is just to get better and better every song. I take this very serious. I spend up to days working on one song, sometimes weeks. And I just hope that people can enjoy it. I want to be a positive influence. I want people to smile and like have a good time when they listen to my music. And I just want to be known as like an artist that's like very inclusive and fun and just, bro, I want to make people happy, bro. That's my main goal. God is good every day, and I want to give that back. And I'm excited. And dude, El Paso's been very good to me, and I'm very grateful for that. So,
well, yeah, I mean, with the next song, with who?
Cyrus. I'll say this right now, if I could give it a date, I'd say May. Let me see. Let me pull it up, because right now, I'm gonna be real, bro. I'd say May 19th. May 19th.
Right. Well, the only camera is shooting at you right now. What you got to say to the people, where they can follow you, find you, social media?
So you guys can find me at JD Certified. JD.Certified. Sorry, that's JAYD.Certified. Yeah, man, I got a link in my bio for all my music. Plans for the future, like I said, just keep releasing, keep applying pressure. And for photography, I'm just going to, if you guys ever want to find me, follow at Madhouse, follow at Alex Majestic. Keep up with everybody in El Paso. You know, I'm not going to lie. You guys got to show this man more love. He's really putting on for y'all. He's giving y'all quality entertainment, really takes this shit serious. Madhouse, Louie, all of those guys. You know, we got a lot planned for y'all. It's good people, good times, good vibes. But yeah, if you guys ever want to find me there, go on ahead. I'll let you come over.
All right, the other camera died. So, guys, this is one more episode of the 91 Vibes. Please subscribe, like, comment, follow this dude. He's fucking amazing. Fucking, you can find him in every single bar that Matt House promotes. Amazing pictures, badass videos. So,
Hey,
thank you, bro. Appreciate
shout out y'all.
it.
Hey,
You know?
appreciate it. You guys
Appreciate
take it easy.
This was one more episode of the Vibes podcast. Remember, guys, don't take shit too seriously. See ya.
See ya.